Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, August 17th. And we've got some pretty good beneficial rains out there this morning. We expect more this afternoon. Can't even rule out some severe thunderstorms here during the afternoon hours as a cold front moves into the area and could even spawn a weak spin-up tornado isolated around the state. But again, for the most part, the beneficial rains will be the big story, and you can see the extended outlook. The models can continue to try to flip-flop on us, giving us near to below normal over the next 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 days, with above normal precipitation and during the 6 to 10 and maybe below normal. But we'll see how that pans out. Overall, though, I think we should have a warmer pattern than what we've been in. And over the next 4 or 5 days, we should see temperatures in the 80s, maybe even close to 90 degrees as we get into early next week. And if we look at the next slide, myself and Chris Betts, we had this feeling somebody was following us, and he finally caught up to us. Fortunately, our worst concerns that maybe he was a stalker, but he turned out to be a pretty good guy. Over at the MAC tent, we were quite busy. Over 3,000 ice cream cones were served over the 2-day period, and certainly Mark McClinic scooped up a whole lot of those. And if we look at the conditions around the area, about 4 degrees warmer than what we were yesterday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, and you can see a number of areas reporting some pretty good rainfall, almost a half inch at Newaygo, quarter of an inch, or at Breckenridge, almost a half inch at Middleton. Again, precipitation continues to fall throughout the area. We might get a little bit of a break, but then more showers and thunderstorms will develop out ahead of that cold front, and that again should bring some nice beneficial rains to the area. The areas most concerned about is not getting much of the storms, maybe southwest lower Michigan. You might get kind of robbed out of this system somewhat. You can see some of the rainfall totals here over the last few days. Again, our target was between a half an inch to 0.8 of an inch. Right now we're up to 22 hundredths of an inch when you consider all 13 stations averaged together. So we got a bit more rain to go if we're going to hit that target, and I think we will. If we look at the radar this morning, this was quite a bit earlier this morning, area showers and thunderstorms moving through the area. There's some more scattered behind it. And then as this low pressure system moves towards the UP, the cold front will come through, and we should see some pretty good strong storms develop out ahead of that cold front during the afternoon hours. And you can see on satellite some of the stronger storms developing this morning across central and northern lower Michigan. And again, more thunderstorms are going to continue to develop. They'll fall apart, then they'll redevelop this afternoon. And again, we may see some severe weather in the area. And if we look at the weather map this morning, you can see low pressure system in Minnesota is going to head to the UP. That'll push the cold front through the area. And again, some of this rain this morning due to the warm front like we talked about yesterday. And again, the cold front will sweep through and bring more storms into the area this afternoon. And again, you can see especially across to the eastern areas where the thunderstorms could be on the severe side as well. And then by tomorrow, that front sweeps off to the east. Overall, not a lot of precipitation. Could have a little bit of a wraparound, but again, precipitation amounts will be quite minor. And then as we get into Saturday, another weak low pressure system could bring some scattered showers. Again, only about a 20-30% chance. Our next chance of some decent rainfall may come Tuesday out ahead of a very warm, sticky air mass. Again, that could see our temperatures climb towards 90 degrees on Monday or Tuesday, especially I think Monday, and then that front moves through on Tuesday, could bring some pretty good thunderstorms into the area at that time, followed by some cooler conditions beyond that. As far as the severe storm prediction center, you can see the day one risk includes much of the MAC area and at least a marginal or a slight risk of severe storms. And again, this will be mainly for this afternoon, and I think the farther east you get, the better chance of those storms occurring. And as far as the forecast goes, you can see over the next 36 hours, the rainfall expected across the area. And for today, we expect a good chance of thunderstorms, highs in the upper 70s to low 80s. Cooling a bit on Friday, only in the mid 70s with just a little bit of shower activity, mainly in the morning. And then overall, looks like a pretty nice weekend with highs around 80 on Saturday, and then well into the 80s for Sunday, maybe even pushing 90 degrees as we get into Monday. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.